everybody, it is Elle here of Easy Living with Elle, and I'm coming to you guys today with the Foodie Tag video. Yes guys, I have been tagged by my YouTube sister, the beautiful Kimberly Davis of Diva Designing on a Dime with Kimberly Davis. Now this tag consists of 15 questions, which was originated by Nicole over at Help Mama Remote. So before I get started with this tag, I'm going to go ahead and tag 3 of my YouTube sisters that I would like to tag. The first person I'd like to tag for this video will be Nichelle over at the Lioness lane. Second is Lesa with an E. And third is my girl TJ from I Am TJ. So now that I got that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this tag. Question number 1. Were you a picky eater growing up? Not really. There were certain things that I just would not eat because I did not like them, but picky? Nah, I was not a picky. Question number 2. Tell us your fondest childhood food story. Well guys, that's an easy one. I would have to say Thanksgiving Eve. Helping my mom prepare all the food that she would make for her family as well as some of her friends, but primarily family because my mother was the sister that hosted Thanksgiving every year. So I enjoyed the shopping for the various items that we needed, preparing them, cooking them, and what I really enjoyed was licking the cake bowl. So I have to say that Thanksgiving, I mean, just smelling the aromas of all the food, the collard greens, you know, the yams, the baked macaroni and cheese, the turkey, the fried chicken. I mean, I will never ever forget Thanksgiving Eve, and that was a part of my life up until around the age of 16. It's probably when my mother stopped, and then we started going to our family members' homes ourselves and not hosting. So yeah, I would have to say question number 3. What cooking skills or knowledge did you learn from your mom or whoever did the cooking when you were growing up? Guys, I would have to say perfecting the skill, and it is an art, to making the perfect pot. That was one of the most difficult dishes for me to make because you had to get everything just, my mother right. would allow me and my sisters to wash her meat, season her meat, and put it in the container and sit it back in the refrigerator. We were not allowed to mess around with my mama's meat, but she did allow us to do the rice, and she also allowed us to do the vegetables. But rice was a very difficult thing for me to make for the longest time, and if that rice was not just falling through the fork, my mother would say put on another pot of rice. And I'm telling you guys, now I appreciate that. I didn't like it then, but I make a pretty good pot of rice. All right, question number 4. Do you have any food allergies? No, I don't have any food allergies. I have some foods that may not agree with me, but I think that is with age and my body just not tolerating things the way that it used to, but allergies, no. Question number 5. What is your favorite fast food restaurant? Okay, so everybody that knows me can tell you my favorite fast food restaurant in the whole wide world is Chick-fil-A. I love me some Chick-fil-A, guys. There is basically nothing on their menu that I haven't tried and that I really don't like. They have the best chicken nuggets and the best chicken strips, whether you want them fried or grilled. And they also have a really good super salad. Oh my God, it is, I tried to Google the recipe and I wrote it down, but I didn't try it yet. But guys, if you like kale, fresh kale, it has cranberries or craisins and pecans in it. It's a really good salad. But yes guys, Chick-fil-A is my favorite fast food restaurant. Question number 6. What is your favorite dine-in restaurant? Okay. This restaurant is actually located inside one of the malls here in Delaware, and it is my favorite place. I go every year for my birthday, and I go every time I go up to the mall. And that would be the Cheesecake Factory. I love the Cheesecake Factory. Two of my favorite dishes that they have on their menu is the firecracker salmon rolls. Oh my God, they are so good. And they also have this really good dish called Steak Diane, and I also love their pot stickers. But I love so many things on the menu, but you know, that's my favorite dine-in restaurant. So I can tell you more about Cheesecake Factory, but I'm gonna move on to question number 7. And that is, do you prefer eating out or cooking? Actually, guys, it is nothing like a home-cooked meal. So you guys can guess my answer for question number 7. I prefer cooking. Question number 8. If you had 30 minutes to get food on the table, what would you make? For me, I think the easiest thing that you can make right away is spaghetti and meatballs. Really quick meal. Everything is already done for you. The only thing you really have to do is, cook your noodles. You can take your sauce, you can jazz it up a little bit, throw your frozen meatballs in there, and bam, you got a meal. So I would have to say spaghetti and meatballs would be the go-to meal for me to make if I had to get dinner on the table in 30 minutes. Question number 9. Do you have a rags to riches meal? Guys, yes. My rags to riches meal is I can eat this all day, every week. It doesn't matter. I love me some fried white potatoes. I love fried potatoes, and I like to cut onions and green peppers in mine and season it up really good. And I just slice my potatoes, put them in a pan with a pat of butter, and put the onion and the green pepper on top, and I just let it rip. And guys, that is my rags to riches meal. I will never ever go hungry as long as I have me a bag of potatoes. All right, question number 10. If you were at a corner of an intersection and each corner was a place to grab coffee, whether it would be McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, or a gas station, where would you go and what would you order? Well, guys, I would have to say McDonald's, because they oftentimes have sales where you can get any size cup of coffee for $1. So I would basically order me a decaf, the largest that they had available, a hot decaf coffee with extra cream and 4 Splendors, and that is what I would order. So question number 11. What is your favorite ice cream? Guys, hands down, without question, my all-time favorite ice cream is Breyers Butter Pecan. Listen, I'm just salivating just thinking about it. I love me some Breyers Butter Pecan. And this is going to sound strange, but this is how I eat my ice cream. I take the ice cream, put it in the bowl, and then I get a little bit of milk and pour the milk on top of it. And then I put a little bit of whipped cream on the top, and that's it. That's how I like to have my ice cream. But hands down, it must be Breyers and it must be Butter Pecan. And second to that, I would have to say is the Breyers Vanilla. That is the best ice cream too, but my number one choice, my number one favorite is Breyers Butter Pecan. Question number 12. What is your favorite cereal? Okay, I have 2 and they're the same thing. I don't like a lot of sweet cereals. I just never have. So my favorite cereal is Cheerios. I can take plain Cheerios or I can take Honey Nut Cheerios, and I love them both. I generally slice a fresh banana on top and have it with some milk, and sometimes I can just eat it dry as a snack. I love Cheerios. And question number 13. What is your favorite drink? Well, one of my favorite drinks come from my favorite fast food restaurant, which is fresh lemonade that's made with Splenda, and you really can't tell the difference. So that is my favorite drink. I like Chick-fil-A lemonade with Splenda. And then, of course, guys, I really like iced tea, and I like lemon iced tea. I like raspberry and strawberry. Those are my favorites. But hands down, I love lemonade from Chick-fil-A with Splenda. Question number 14. Soup or salad? Guys, I have to say salad. I eat a salad almost every day, and I love making my own salads and filling my salad up with a lot of different ingredients. You know, I love romaine lettuce. I love baby spinach leaves. I love Roma tomatoes and grape tomatoes. Red onions is my favorite. So I like to put all of that in my salad. I love chopped boiled eggs, and I like pecans in my salad, as well as pine nuts. I like those two nuts because they're very soft. They're not hard. I also like sliced almonds in my salad. So yeah, I would have to say hands down, salad. And guys, this is the last question. Question number 15. What is your dream foodie experience? I would have to say my dream foodie experience is, I already had it, and that was when me and my husband, we celebrated one of our anniversaries, and we went away to the Poconos up in Pennsylvania to a place called Cove Haven, and it's a very nice resort for couples. There on the resort, we went to dinner one evening, and I ordered prime rib. Guys, that was the best prime rib that I have ever tasted, and I can still taste that prime rib, because I have yet to have prime rib that good again. So yeah, I would have to say it was up at in the Poconos. That prime rib was just simply delicious. It was like butter. It just melted in your mouth. Oh, it was so good. So guys, that's the end of the tag. And again, I would like to tag my 3 YouTube sisters: Nichelle over at the Lioness Lane, Lesa with an E, as well as TJ of I Am TJ. So guys, I want to thank you all for watching. Kimberly, thank you for tagging me, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.